Hello and welcome back to Stationeers. Thank you very much for joining us in today's video. Now, in the last video, as the sun comes up at the perfect time, in the last video, what Jake and I were doing, primarily Jake, is we were trying to expand expand the recycling section to be double. In fact, this took a couple of episodes. I may have shrunk it down into one, I'm not entirely certain, but doubling the speed of the recycling by doubling the amount of filters that we could deal with, and all that could deal with our polluted atmosphere, which then went straight back into this tank. And we doubled the what are these called? Volume pump, turbo pumps, turbo volume pumps.
Yeah,
turbo volume pumps. We doubled that as well to try and fill up this tank faster, to get rid of the excess in this tank faster, and to be able to pressurize the hab, and then starts working on the hydroponic systems and also possibly the fab, pressurizing that fab. So I am happy to announce that this does not seem to have fixed the issue. So we are going to try and figure out what is going on, fix a few bits and bobs along here. Yes, this airlock still does not work. The code is in, it just is not functioning because I've not connected it up and I've not tested the code. But we're going to try and figure out if we can get this pressurizing much faster, possibly get rid of this tank, because this is a tank that really does need to go. This is one of the old tanks, and then see whether anything improves. Maybe it is this tank itself that's causing the issue. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started.
not that I enjoy correcting you, Gadget. Oh, no, wait, I do. This is one of the new tanks. So they are all one network, so to speak.
We
it
did
just
replace
allows
this
for
tank.
higher volume.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Well, okay, well, that's not the problem.
My theory on what's going on is we are pumping out too much atmosphere than we're putting in. How many pumps are there, or vents, on the inside of the hab that are taking out atmosphere to filter it?
3.
Do we need that many?
We could go down to 2. 1 upstairs and 1 downstairs. Now, you say this, and I do partly agree with you. I have not figured out a way to restrict the flow of air from a vent, i.e. open a vent partially. I'm not sure that is a thing, so I have been looking into it.
I believe it's one of the settings you can throw on the vent.
Oh, the internal safety, external safety.
Yeah, so the internal and external safeties are the goal of what it should be reaching. Supposedly.
Okay. Well, as a test, we can take down one of the upstairs ones. So we've got this downstairs one here, which has the internal safety set to 50 megapascals. And the external to 0, and I guess I can take one down upstairs.
If we take the internal safety down to 5 megapascals.
Okay, correction. It is there are only 2 outward vents. There's only 1 up here as well.
Yeah. So what's happening, I believe, is that those vents are dragging in air as much as they can. Until the waste network has 50 megapascals worth of air. Which is a lot. It's almost to the point of breaking.
I want to check the pipes.
Whereas the actual pressure inside the hab is being set to 100 kilopascals, which is what we want. I suggest we set the...
I've set it to actually 85 now. 85 kilopascals. It's on this pressure regulator valve. This one here.
To modify the HAB pressure.
That's how we regulate the pressure. I have been doing stuff. I've actually done stuff. I haven't been sitting at the airlock the entire time. Shockingly.
Okay. What I was suggesting is the vents that take out atmosphere, like this one.
Yep.
We set the internal safety to something like 5 megapascals or 10 megapascals.
Okay, I'll tell you what I can do.
Actually, then I might break the system entirely. Because we're basing all of this on computer logic, aren't we?
Yes, the computer logic is outside. So what it's supposed to do is it's only supposed to switch on. I get what you're saying. So when it switches on, it just tries to pull things out at a very rapid pace. And that's what we're trying to slow. We want to slow down the flow rate of this, the exhaust. And that would also slow down how quickly this switches on and off.
What is the thing that's causing it to switch on?
What is causing it to switch on? Let me stand by. I'm just going to check what it is. It is currently the
percentage of CO2?
That's what I'm just looking at. Could be the... No. Actually, that should have stabilized now. I'm trying to figure out what exactly it is that's causing it. I'll have to look at the logic to figure out exactly what it is. I'll go outside and have a look at the logic, and I'll be able to tell you exactly what is causing that to switch on and off. If you just tell me those numbers again when I'm outside. I'm just going to grab the chip.
We're currently sitting at, 3.66% of CO2, which is well within tolerance.
Yes, I think that it says anything below 5 and it's okay.
Yeah, whereas the exhaust vent is kicking on every time.
Yeah, stand by. Let me have a peek at this. Let's quickly... So, I'll grab it, import it, put it back in. Oh, what am I doing? It's not even that chip. The chip is in the HAB. Yeah, okay. Don't mind me. I've had a long week. Whilst I'm here, do we need to put some food in the HAB or anything? I'll grab something. If it is.
We have a singular can of condensed milk.
Okay, let me just grab a few things. We only have 1 egg carton and that milk. We need more food, unless there's food somewhere else. I'll grab the...
Those are rotten.
Those are really bad. Right, we have no food, so I don't know how to get rid of that. Let's go back in. I'm sure Sociopath can do some trades and get us some food. Right, the chips are here. Right, which one is it? Temp control or air control? It's air control.
Sweet potato chips. Because they're the best.
Is that what you're trying to get him to order?
Yes.
Let's see if there is. Right. So it is the... I hate it when I press edit and it just hangs. There we go. Okay. It's not the CO2. CO2, it says 6%. What's the nitrogen amount?
Nitrogen is 75%.
It's fine with that.
75.3.
It's fine with that. Oxygen?
21.
That should be fine. And there's no pollutants, are there?
Nope.
Okay, so it says CO2 within 10% of 6%, it would switch on to exhaust. So if it went up to, 7%? 8%? It'd be switch on. Well, no, sorry, 0.6%. So 6.6, it's fine. Nitrogen is 5% of 76, which is fine. And that's 10% of that, so 22. As long as oxygen isn't below 18 or above 22, it's fine.
Okay,
so
why is it turning on?
That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Now, the other thing that it has is the pressure. So what is the target pressure? It's supposed to be 85.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
what's happening.
So when we hit the target pressure, it turns on the extraction, which it shouldn't. We only want to do that when we're like exceedingly above pressure.
So it looks for 5% over target pressure.
Yeah, that's too low.
5% over target pressure. If it's at 85, that's up to 89, isn't it? 90. I can change it to 10%. See if that helps.
Well, some parts of this
I think it's
are getting 100.
Yeah, we do not have enough gas sensors around to average things properly, do we? Is that what the issue is?
I think so. Well, because of the amount of vents and gas sensors we have and the time it takes to percolate through the structure, we need more of a tolerance when it comes to pressure.
Okay, so should we go 10% and see what that does?
How much pressure do we need until we start getting sick?
We can go down. I figured out that as long as we're not below 70, 73, 74, we seem to be okay with the amount of oxygen.
Okay.
So should I do 10%?
I think if you put it to 20.
20%? Okay.
Because that will mean that, like, around... If we've set it to 85, then around 100k should be bad enough.
But if we're at 100 kilopascals, we're fine, because that's standard atmospheric pressure.
And then are we turning off the vents that put atmosphere into the system at all?
Yes. So if we are above, hold on. So if we are above what we should be, it switches off those vents entirely. If we are below, it makes sure they're on.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me change it to this and see if this makes any difference. The other thing we could do, I don't know if you want to, is I can shut this system off temporarily, and we can clean out the exhaust. All our exhaust gases.
I don't think that's going to be a problem, because once the vents that go into the waste pipe stop running, then it will clean up on its own.
Okay, right.
The one thing that I am wondering though is if we throttle the rate at which gas enters the system, like I put a pressure regulator, then that means that we shouldn't have massive spikes of gas then being drawn out rapidly.
Okay, what about... So you know this active vent, you said that I have that pressure internal, pressure external. Do you know which one I would change to what? Because I can set that. So
the vents that take out air has the really large number of 50 megapascals. Set that lower, and that should decrease the pull, I think.
Okay, so let's try that. I should probably unlock and open my helmet.
Oxygen low.
Why is oxygen low back here? We have 73 kilopascals. Yeah, okay, yeah, 73 is not enough here. So let me just put a couple of things in it, because I've got loads of room here. So SBN D vent. So you said the output vents should be set. What is it again? External pressure external. Is that the one?
Yes. No. Which vent are you talking about again?
Output. Our outflow vents.
It will be the pressure internal, as in pressure internal to the system.
Vent. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And I think this works in kilopascals. So if I put that to 10,000? That's 10 megapascals. I can try that. See what that does. Export. Okay. Let's wait for the boom. I have vent in. Oh, it's off.
I am also messing with the cables.
That's outside though, isn't it? I mean the hab, the internal hab is. Oh, I know why it's off. It's because we're down to 67 kilopascals in this base, 68 in this area, and probably up down in the 50. Have we run out of air? At least we know it does switch off.
We're at 2-point-something megapascals, and then I've got a pressure regulator that's preventing it from throwing too much into the vent system. It's currently set to 50 kilopascals, so I'm going to up that to...
Okay. Something strange has happened here. These are now on when they should not be. But it is a lot more stable. I can now stand underneath the outward vent, and it does not just drop pressure. This is good. So all this time, that was all I had to change to slow this down. It says inwards very limited, pressure close to internal targets. Is that something you did outside?
Yeah, so the amount of stuff we have in our waste tank is close to equal to what the internal safety is.
Okay.
After it hits that amount, it won't draw any more until it's been processed.
Okay, that works for me. And this is. Right,
Which
here we've
is
got
a
outwards
balance-
very limited, so.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
I
a
could probably
balance
drop
at which
these two.
I don't think you need to drop that. So for the vent in, the external safety is the atmosphere of the hab. We want it to be that pressure.
No, I meant, sorry, raise the internal safety. Just actually no, because it's not going out,
no.
so it doesn't matter, does it? It's just going to take whatever's from the tank.
I've already put in something to limit the flow.
Mm-hmm.
So we shouldn't have just megapascals being dumped in. Or
Okay.
rather, enough that it would be megapascals in the system to be dumped in here. Pressure's stupid.
Okay, so let's see if this stabilizes. So I'm going to sit here and see if this works. And Jake, I don't know whether you have seen your cooling system that we had. You
Yes.
have seen that actually in action now, right?
I have, yeah.
Cool.
And it's pretty regular. We're at the 21 degrees that we set for that system.
We're set on 20. I have a thermostat as well.
So?
So I think whilst that
Yeah.
is going on, I want to see how this works.
You have 2.5 backpacks of iron, or was it 3.5, and a half backpack of cobalt.
I'm still
Thank you.
concerned that something may be slightly awry in that code then.
How so?
Because I think the external vent switched on a little early. So I just need to check this. So now it could be because it's gone into mode scrub, which means that we must have put some pollutants or something in. But I'm just checking. Hang on. There's another section that needs 20% change.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. That was probably it. Okay, got it. That's changed. So I'll go and export this code. Maybe I should have that as a variable as well. Export. In you go. Start again.
The only other thing that I need to add to the system is something to get rid of the liquid pollutant that's in the waste tank.
So we're at 100 kilopascals now in the hab. Oh, it's so nice in the hab right now.
Well, good. We finally got that working.
Well, I'm watching. I want to see these inflow vents switch off. I mean, whether we've got a valve problem somewhere. So we set it to 20%. If this is set to 85, that should allow 17 over. So it should switch off at 102 kilopascals, which is perfectly fine for us. It's currently at 101.
Okay, liquid pollutant is now being removed from the waste tank.
Cool.
So
Do we need that
should
waste tank
prevent-
now? We were discussing this before, weren't we?
So what the waste tank allows is it allows more volume of atmosphere ready to be processed. Otherwise, the pressure might increase a lot depending on how much we're pulling in. Although, I don't think it's entirely needed.
Because realistically, are we going to be filling in? Should that really be filling in with 60 megapascals of air?
No.
It shouldn't. We should
I
be
guess,
able to process faster than that.
I guess it's there in case we need to turn off the system so that we can still hold a backlog of stuff for filtering without
Okay.
the pipes bursting quickly.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I cannot remember the initial reason we put it in. That's why.
Right. Sets it low. Okay. We've now got about 6.3 megapascals worth of atmosphere in this tank.
Okay, that is promising, and we are sitting at 101 kilopascals of pressure in the hab.
We are very low on nitrogen.
100 up here. Right, I'm going to do a test. I'm actually just going to drop the pressure in the hab a touch.
Why
So
am
it's
I
going
lens
down to
damage?
83. This does not work. It is stuck on. Oh dear. Why are you stuck on? Right. Get the target pressure from the PRV. You've done that. Load that pressure from the gas sensor. You've done that. If the current pressure to target pressure is within 20%, jump 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch both vents off. Good. If it isn't, go to branch if less than.
Why did we just have flashing lights? That scared the hell out of me.
I think Sociopath's just trying to stabilize the power systems. There it goes again. So if it's less than the current pressure. No, sorry, if it's less than the target
Soon
pressure.
somebody will kill me for this.
Current pressure. Pressurize. So the current pressure is less than the target pressure. Go to pressurize.
The eggs that we had in the egg carton are decayed.
Yes, we have no food. If it's greater than the current pressure, go to depressurize. So right now, we should be at that point. It should have switched these off because it would have gone there, gone to pressurize, switch those on, switch that off, go back to main. So it goes back up here, jumps to, gets the current pressure, gets the ratios. So that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, get the ratio of carbon dioxide. If the current level of carbon dioxide is not within 10%, of the target's carbon dioxide go there. Same thing for all of these. And the target is 6%, 76%. Oh, I know the issue.
Okay.
Okay, I know what it is. So it's going into mode scrub because the carbon dioxide is too low. So it's like you do not have enough poison in your system. Right.
Recycle.
Yeah. It's like, quick, bring... And because we've cleaned all the carbon dioxide up perfectly, we can't get any more. Okay. I know what's going on then. So we're going to go up here. I can make this awkward or... No, wait. So if we say if it's less than... Because I suppose if the carbon dioxide... So what we can do is we can lower our carbon dioxide target, and that will fix the issue. So if I put the carbon dioxide, say, within 20%, and the target is 3%, and how much carbon dioxide do we have? Right. It was just a smidge of an error. Because the reason I know the reason I did this is because if we're fitting this into the hydroponics, we want to make sure we have carbon dioxide. And so if we do not, we need to be able to scrub that. So let's actually put this 30%. That will allow us to go up to 3.9 and down to 2 and 2.1. That seems reasonable. Okay. This should fix the problem, at least with the exhaust vents still being on. Please fix the problem. And now I'm going to go around and they're still on. They're still on. Figure out what else there is. Oh, no, wait. I just heard them switch off. It could be...
Could be me still.
Oh, it probably was you. Let's check this again. 75.3, 21, 3.71. These are perfect amounts. Well, not perfect, but close to perfect. So... Nitrogen
Maybe not
is 5%.
go battery less. I'm totally out of power.
You removed all the batteries?
No, my suit is out of power.
Oh, your suit is out of power. Right.
Plus
And
all
now
my
your
tools
lesser
are out of
buttons,
power.
mate.
So if this can go up to... If this can go up to about 80... This can go up to 80 and go down to about 72, so you are fine. Have I done something really stupid with the pollutants? Oh my god,
Probably.
I have done something really stupid with the pollutants.
Is it going, please do a large filter if we don't have any pollutants whatsoever?
No. It's saying we do not have any pollutants. I want pollutants in the atmosphere.
Yep.
Okay. So what? So this was because I did not want it kicking in if we had a small amount of pollutants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to if it is greater than. How much pollutants do you think we should accept in our atmosphere before we try and scrub it of all pollutants? 1%, 2%. Maybe 1%. Should I just start with 1% and see what happens? Because it takes a while for pollutants to build up, I think.
Surely you should just have it so it's if there are any pollutants. run filter.
We've had this conversation before, and You were the one who told me not to do that.
It would
Okay,
tick
but
on
I
all the
don't
time.
remember.
Okay.
Like it would tick on any time it detects any pollutant.
Turn on your jetpack for like 0.1 seconds. Activate.
Yeah.
So that needs to be there, and that needs to be 1. But that's okay if it activates if we've switched on our jetpack by mistake, because that would make sense. The vents are off. All the vents are off.
Oh, good. We can actually hear the tinnitus instead.
Yeah, there is that.
Okay, 41% battery charge, 200 watts incoming, 11 kilowatts outgoing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, we can handle that. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to now mess around with this. I'm going to say we want a higher pressure. No, we want a lower pressure.
Yeah, Jake.
78.
And if it's correct, the Jennies should start soon. I think it's at 20%.
How many generators are we running with?
2.
Okay.
But we're out of coal again in those.
Oh.
I need to fix
So-
that.
So it won't run at 20%. The generators will just complain.
So, are you saying I need to switch to coal mine?
No, I need to fix this setup here. But
Well-
this works now again.
I think this might actually be a good point to. This might be a good spot to end this video.
This battery here is a bit overkill, Jake.
This code is actually working properly now. And Jake, you say that we've got that tank is actually filling up now.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that we're not just throwing all of our atmosphere into the system to get filtered. Yes.
Yeah, so everything's now stabilized properly.
We should now have an equilibrium point where, or like more of a dead zone, where we've got acceptable atmosphere and the system isn't trying to cycle in and out.
Good. And at that point, we shall end this video. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Stationeers. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting us know what you think. I think we're starting to get a handle on some of these issues. We've had parts mechanical problems, pneumatic problems, and part coding problems. And now that it's fixed, it's so quiet in the hab. Lovely. There we go. If you wish to do so, you can check out my Patreon, Discord, and social media. Links in the description box below. And do go check out Jake's channel at ZeroJake on YouTube. That is all from me, Sociopath, Hayes, and Jake. And we shall see you next time in Stationeers.